The man's hand made a strange gesture in the air. Soon, his teammates began making the same move. The baseball player instantly understood their intention. They were going to throw the ball at Mark's eyes. The first ball. Mark quickly sidestepped, but lost his balance and fell heavily. A loud boo erupted from the crowd. Everyone knew this was a provocation towards Mark, but Mark held himself back, refusing to disrupt the game. He adjusted his posture, preparing to crush their insult with a single strike. The second ball. His opponent didn't let up. A powerful throw hit him directly in the face. Another round of boos filled the air. His opponents were not satisfied. They began taunting him verbally. Mark's rhythm was completely thrown off. The third ball finally came. This time, they threw a standard pitch, but Mark's mental defense had already collapsed. The ball flew into the air. His opponent caught it with ease. Mark lost the game. The crowd's support faded instantly. People's concern was no longer the game, but whether Mark would lose control and spark an even bigger conflict. But Mark knew that reason was the light that guided him forward, and calm was his sharpest weapon. He composed himself, ready to get back on the field. However, the opposing coach didn't stop. He extended his insults from the game to Mark's beloved wife. At that moment, Mark could no longer hold back. He grabbed his teammate's bat. Anger overtook his heart, seeing his emotions about to explode. But the opponent didn't back down. The entire arena fell silent. Mark suppressed his trembling body, forcefully holding back his rage. He knew it was a trap. If he lost control, his lifelong dream of baseball would be shattered. He forced himself to calm down, but the fury within him could only be released in the empty corridor. In the end, he helplessly withdrew from the game. Yet on his way home, he was once again troubled by the blatant contempt. The incident started when his wife mistakenly entered a whites-only restroom. The ticket agent even gave their tickets to another white couple for free. Mark couldn't tolerate the discrimination. He confronted them, but they didn't care. They picked up the phone and started calling the police. Faced with their aggressive attitude, Mark had no choice but to follow his wife's advice, and boarded the bus with his teammates. They eventually arrived at a remote mountain area, where there was a shabby restroom. Though dilapidated, it was more unreachable than a fancy airport. All the injustice made Mark furious. He walked forward slowly, and firmly demanded the owner remove the fuel pump. Under the pressure of money, the owner lowered his head, allowing Mark to use the restroom. However, when he came out, he saw that the place was surrounded by white people.